Good day, guys. Being here. So first, I'm testing this Reddit community. I just created this community, so I can post links, and you can also post a request or ask questions here. So, and then I think it's probably easier to use than the shared document. I think so. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, so for now I'm just going to just copy some of these request or suggestion into here, and then start to do some videos and then post links. Okay, so okay, so let's start. So today we're going to have a look at this one. These balconies with little garden bed, railing. I think it's very quite straightforward. I think there are different ways of doing this. So so I just reply this. Basically two options, maybe two or three. So you can we can do a family, so and then load it into a project, or we can just model in place. Either use model in place, or we can also use walls or railings or floors, like system families. Okay, so maybe today we're going let's do a parametric family, and then we can just place them. Okay, so let's do that. So first we need to create a family. So just be careful, because this is a very important step, because the template family, once we choose a template, we sometimes we just can't change. Okay, so for this one, because I think this one's always been placed onto a wall, so wall-based family can be good. And another option is face-based family, but sometimes face-based family can be tricky, because once you place, sometimes you can't change the reference level. So yeah, I think for this one I'm going to use wall-based family, because we can quite easily change the levels for the family. So generic model, wall-based. Okay. And also a very big difference between wall-based family. So and face-based family is when you model a wall-based family, so you model it just normally, like a so this is a wall, right? So you model it just on the side of this wall. But if you create a face-based family, so you need to rotate it by 90 degree. So when you model it, okay. So let's go to the floor plan. So placement side, so that's a wall face. Okay, so first we need to place some reference plan. Okay, so let's just do some reference plan. I'll just add a dimension, dimension equal another dimension. So this one will be the width. I'll just call it I'll see if there's already no, there's no width parameter. Or so because this is a generic model, so sometimes when you choose a specific family category, and there will be some default, so for example casework, but this is not a casework, so I'm not going to do that. So I'll just use a generic model. So let's just create a parameter for the width. Okay, so I'll just call it W. Instance type, let's use type. Okay, and then do a dimension of the depth. So the depth will be, I think, will be the wall face of the wall. Actually, I'm not very familiar with this how, but so there's options, right? So you can, there's a, so you see here, there's a, it's a little bit tricky to try to pick that reference line. So it's there, see? Yeah, so I'll see if I can just drag it. Oh, yeah, that's better. So I'll just dimension from this reference plane for now. So this should be the face of the wall. Okay, so if it doesn't work, and then we can try other options. So like the face of the wall. Okay, and also in a wall-based family, the thickness of the wall is like, for example, this one's 150. This is not very critical, I think. It will, when you place the family, it will also automatically adjust depending on the thickness of that wall. Okay, so now let's just create a depth for this. Okay, and then what's the next step? So let's also add a parameter for the garden bed, and also of course the height. Okay, so for the garden bed, I'm going to just add another parameter here. Okay, so, and then I'll just call this one W garden bed, W garden B. Okay, this. Okay, maybe make it wider, and also this one overall, let's make it wider. Maybe make it 3 meter. Okay. And for the garden bed, maybe make it 500, for example. Okay, so drag them out a little bit. And what's next? What's next? No, this one can go. Oh, we can't delete it. That's fine. Let's just leave it there. So the next thing is, yeah, it's kind of railing. Okay, yeah, so let's go to place elevation. So we need another reference plane. So this will be the height. Okay, I'll just create a parameter. Let's call it H. Okay, so go back to floor plan. What else do we need? We can do a railing, just do a sweep, so we don't need an extra reference plane. But for the garden bed, we can probably also do a railing, sweep, so we can avoid having more reference plane as well. We can just use a dimension in the for the profile. So yeah. So this is some planning. So try to avoid having too many reference plans. Okay, and those can be tricky. Those vertical members, the balusters, can be a little bit tricky. So we can use nest family. But for now, let's just do garden bed. So let's create, so for the garden bed, for the wall part of garden bed, we're going to use a sweep. Okay, so for a sweep, I'll go to use a sketch path, and I'll use a set world plan. It will be the default will be a reference level. That's fine. I'll just draw line, a lock. I'll just maybe pick line, lock. Yeah, so you can also directly draw and then lock them afterwards, something like this. And also type VV, so this will help us to see whether they are locked properly. So let's just check this automatic sketch dimensions, so we can see all these are 0, so we need to get rid of them. So by just AL align for this one, yeah, okay, lock this one and lock, and then these two, and so we can just drag this back onto the reference. There's no, can't lock it this way, so that's fine. We can always just do this AL and lock this end point of this sketch. Okay, so now we have this path of the sweep. So we can finish, and then we need to go to either a 3D view or a elevation. So let's go to elevation. So this will be, so you can see this is actually the path. So because we are looking from the side, so we can only see this, right? So edit profile. So this time I'm going to just draw something like this. Okay, so once I click on this, so we have the option to lock, but we have 1, 2, 3, they are all locked onto reference plane, but this one's not. We need to have we just need to create a dimension to them, so to this one and this one. So let me think, we can just do a dimension, maybe just do onto a reference plane instead of, you know, this line, and then we can add. So for this one, I'll just call it garden bed thickness. Okay, so type, I'll just make it maybe I'm not sure how thick it needs to be. I'll make it 100 for now. So now this is it. So maybe I'll just lock it. Oh, don't lock it. It doesn't really matter. I don't think this will affect anything, because this lock doesn't mean this number is locked. Okay, so yeah, so finish and finish. So now let's have a look in 3D view. So we have something like this. Oh, we probably need another here, because yeah, that's fine. We can just go edit sweep. We just need to edit this path. Okay, so edit path, and then go to floor plan, because we want to lock this path onto this reference plan. Okay, so just draw this AL and lock. Okay, so now finish. So we have this. Do we need a floor? Yeah, maybe we need a floor as well. That's fine. So go to floor plan. So we can just add for a floor. We can just do an extrusion. Okay, so and then I'll just do this, lock everything onto a reference plans, and give it thickness. I don't know. Maybe make it 200 for now. And also let's go to 3D view. Let's have a look. So you can see here 200 goes up, so which means when you place it will if that's the floor level, so it should be negative, right? So and also you probably don't want to have a negative thickness for your floor, so instead of, you know, adding a parameter here from here, so you can always go to elevation, add a reference plan here. So I'll just draw it here, DI from this reference level. Let's just create a floor thickness FTH maybe. Type, I'll just make it 200, and then select this extrusion, so you can just drag this away and drag this back onto this reference plan and lock it. So now we can use this parameter, so a floor thickness, to control the thickness of this extrusion. Okay, so now we have this, and then we need some railing, right? So it's also quite simple. So we can also, so let's do a top rail first. So for top rail, so I'm going to just do a very simple sweep. Okay, so sweep, and the same, I'll use sketch path and pick line. Okay, pick this reference plan, so I'll have this locked, so it will directly lock onto this reference plan, and also this one, trim TR, and then AL line, so use this and pick this endpoint, lock, and also here, and the lock. So now we have this L shape path for the railing. So finish, and then edit profile. So if you don't have a profile already loaded into this, so we can just do a edit profile. So but we can't do it here, because you can see this is the work plan, so currently it's perpendicular to this view, so we need to go to either left or right or 3D view. So let's go to maybe left view. Okay, so now you can see, so this is where the path is, so for our railing need to be here. Okay, so it doesn't matter where this one is, as long as the profile's here, that's all good. Okay, so for the profile, I'm going to just do a very simple, maybe a square shape, but I want the top of this one to be, you know, on this reference, match this height. So I'm going to just, for now, just draw it maybe here, maybe just draw here. Okay, so in the AL along this top first. Okay, and then I want this one to align, maybe align with this, so you can just drag this onto this reference plane and lock it, and then this one move here. And so for now we can just give it some size. For example, you can maybe 30. How about 30? Okay, so make it 30 as well. So if you don't want to make it parametric, this should be okay. But if you want to, you can also add dimensions and create a parameter. Okay, so for now I'll just leave it. So finish and finish. So let's have a look in 3D view. So this is the top rail. Okay, so let's have a test. So if I go to family types, change the width 3/6, so it should, see, it should follow the overall shape, right? So, and the height, so I'll just make it 1 meter or maybe 1100. Yeah, so okay. And then for the baluster, so we can't do it straight in here, because if you do a extrusion and then do array, it can be very hard to control. So the easiest way is to create a individual baluster. So it doesn't need to be any other, you know, real like a baluster. So it just needs to be a generic model. Okay, so let's just use a generic model. So I'm going to just do a 30 by 30 maybe, or just reference planes. Okay, dimension equal dimension. Okay, select these two and add a, I'll just call it W, lowercase maybe, and go to family types, give it 30. Okay, so and now go create extrusion rectangular, lock. Go to front view. Oh, forgot to add a reference plane, but that's fine. We can have that. You can also have reference plane inside of extrusion. Okay, so the good thing about this is once you finish this extrusion, this reference plane is not visible. Probably I shouldn't say good thing, but yeah, sometimes you want it to be visible, because you might need this reference plane for other geometry. So maybe I will just delete it. I'm not going to have this reference plane inside of this extrusion, so I'll just finish this extrusion for now. Add a reference plane, add a dimension, select, give it a height, maybe lowercase height. I'll just make it 1 meter for now. Okay, and yeah, we don't need to go into this extrusion again, because we can just drag this onto this. That's it. Okay, so don't worry about the bottom, because by default it's always stay with this, but you can do this to make sure it's always locked onto the reference plane. Oh, sorry, reference level. Okay, so this is it. And also, of course, material. So you can create a material parameter. So I'll just call it material baluster, M-A-B-A. Nah, I'll just call it into M material. Okay, so now we can load this one into this. So, and then we can just place one. So I like to place it just not directly in place. I like to have it somewhere offset. So I think, let me think, where do we place this one? I think we should place a reference plane at a dimension. So maybe give it like something like 100. So, and then so we use this reference plane to lock this family. Okay, so this will be the first of the array, and then we are going to do array AR. Just oh sorry, so let's do it again. AR. So linear second. Good. I think that's fine. So let's just roughly maybe just do a 130. Okay, so one, or maybe just let's just make it 100. Okay. Okay. So and then this is the number. So see, select this and then click on this line. So we will be able to create a parameter for the number of this array. So okay, so let's call it NO dot. It will be a we can just use type parameter because the overall, so this number will be controlled by this. Okay, so because this width is a type parameter, so yeah, we can just use type parameter for the number. Okay, so I think maybe let's just move it down. So I'm going to just pick lock into place, and I'll lock the second one into place. Okay, okay. So now, hang on. Maybe not. So because I used the second to place one. So because ideally we want the last one to be here. So maybe it's better to use last. So let's do it again. Sorry. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Control Z. Control Z. Okay, so now we have this individual family. So AR. So instead of second to last. Okay, so and then I'll just roughly just move it here and finish this. Select this. Create the parameter, call it NO number. Okay, so type. Okay, so now I will align this. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Control Z. AL lock, and also this one. So this time we can lock, and then also lock onto this reference plane. Okay, so that's better. And so now the issue is, how can we get those in the middle? And also the height. So for the height, let me just change the scale a little bit. So yeah, that's better. So tab, select. Okay, so edit type. For the height, we're going to just link this one to, so we need to use the overall height minus the size of this top rail, which is 30. So we will need to click on this and create a ballast height. Okay, ballast height. Okay, and okay. So go to family types. Ballast height equals overall height minus 30. Okay, so that's all. Finish. So now you will see they are matching. And for the number, what we can do is go to family types. Okay, so we're going to use the overall width minus this width, which is 500, which is this one, and divide by roughly like maybe 100. I think that's probably close, right? So let's do it. Number, where's number? Oh, number's here. So it will be bracket W capital W minus minus W space GB bracket minus roughly 100 mil. So this will give us a number roughly. So okay, so I think this is good enough. So let's have a look in place. So DI, dimension, spacing. Yeah, so basically, so because we divide by 100, so it's basically measured from center to center. Yeah, I think not. Sometimes it's not exactly 100. So depending on the width, so it's like roughly, yeah, 100. So if you wanted to increase this spacing, so you can always increase this, so it will reduce the number. And also you can adjust this as well, right? So for example, you can, because currently we have just a fixed 100, so instead of this you can do a, you know, like you can even create a parameter, so you can call it spacing. Okay, so spacing, for example, and then you can also use this spacing, currently 100, right? So I'll change it to 130, and also you can Control C, copy this spacing and replace this 130 by the spacing. Okay, so this way the spacing here, it will always match the spacing here. Okay, so you can see 130, 100, it will also change here and also change here. Okay, so I think and then yeah, of course on this side it will be exactly the same, so you can just select one and do array and create another array, and this time use D. Okay, so just need to do array with the last and then lock that onto this reference plane and also this reference plane. So you can do a similar, you can create another number and do a similar formula for the number and on this side. So I think I will leave it to you. Okay, so you can have a try on this side. And then what's next? Okay, so it looks like we need opening. Do we need opening? Probably we don't, because so you can see here, so you can probably just have some windows. So because when you create a window, it will create opening, and then you just add that. I think that's it. So yeah, you can also create extrusion in the middle and give it different material, so you can have some garden soil. Okay, so let's have a test. So if I change the width, yeah, change the height. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, good. And what else? Depth. Change the depth 1 meter. Yep. So this is I think this is probably it. Oh, hang on. Yeah. So there are also some like steel bars, like structure kind of thing, and also yeah, you can model them here. It can be very simple. You just need to, so for example, if you want to a vertical member, so you can just do a extrusion, or you can probably, it's better to do it as yeah, extrusion's fine, I think. Yeah, just need to create just for example, you can add a reference plan on, or maybe don't do extrusion, maybe you can do sweep, because like let's try. Okay, so if you do a sweep, I think you go to let's go to left, so I'll have a look again, sorry. Okay, so some vertical one, so sweep, I think, yeah, so you can do like create a sweep, and you can sketch path, right? So and then you can pick for example this one, and you want to lock onto some reference, maybe onto the level, or maybe onto this level. For the top, can be tricky. Yeah, maybe no. I think I maybe don't model that, because you can quite easily just do a still framing, structure framing, just place a bar. Yeah, maybe don't model that bit. Let's do it. Sorry. I think we should probably just add into it. So for this is a left, okay, so this is a right, okay, so left. So we just add a reference plan here. So let's have a look again. So you can see fix here. So this is one option, another option is just vertical, right? So let's do it. So for option, so we can just add a dimension here. So and then so this you can adjust this number so as like offset from the edge of this. So you can create a parameter. So for example, I'll just call it offset, and then you can just because there's a point here, or it's a little bit hard to see, maybe it's a button, maybe it's this point, and then you connect up to the wall, which is, so yeah, again you will need to have a reference plan here. So and then just add another height. So this time I'm not sure how many heights do we have. We have a H, I'll just call it H2. Yeah, it's a bit confusing, sorry about that. So yeah, I'm not very good about organizing the names of the parameters. So okay, so this will be it. Okay, maybe 2100, something like that. Okay, so we need it from here to here. So we can just create. So before we create a sweep, I'll just set world plan. So onto currently you can see currently is center, left, right. Okay, so we will need a oh, hang on, where's the left? There's no left and right. Okay, so that's fine. Select this. So currently, so because we didn't give them a name or like define the left and right, right? So let's do it now. So we can go here. So call this on left and give a name left. Okay. And this reference plan will be right, and also define it as right. So now go back to left, create sweep, set world plan, and you will be able to pick the left or right. Okay, so click on left. Okay, and I'm going to draw a line from this point to this point. Okay, what am I doing? Sorry, Control Z, wrong one. So yeah, just be careful. So we need to sketch path. So previously I think we did a model line. So let's do sketch path from here to here. Okay, and then we it's better to lock them onto, oh hang on, this is the wrong one. It needs to be face, sorry, drag this out. Let's unlock it first. Drag this out here. Okay, so AL lock, and also try not to use a face of the wall, use reference plane instead. Okay, so lock, 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 and lock. So finish, and then edit profile. So we can go to any of these views. So go to 3D view. So I'm going to just do a, you know, a round bar. Okay, so I'm not sure about the size. Not sure. 10 radius, 20 diameter. Is that big enough? Maybe. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's a little bit, it's clashing the top rail, so that's fine. We can just go edit profile, select the profile, move it away. Okay, finish. I think that's good enough. Right? And then okay, for this one, so we can just you can Control C, paste in same place, edit world plan, change to right. Looks like it doesn't work. So okay, so let's edit, finish. Doesn't work. Edit sweep. Select edit profile. Where's my profile? Oh, it's here. Interesting. And V, move it to here, and another 20 mil, and finish. But because we copy and paste, we will it's not locked onto anything, so we need to go back, edit sweep, sketch path. We need to go to elevation, because we can't see reference planes in 3D view, right? So AL along lock, and also reference plane. Okay, so let's go to 3D view. So this is it. Okay, so let's have a test. So if we did this properly, so this structure should follow. Oh, this one's not. Looks like so looks like it's not good idea to copy and paste, because sketch part, so this is on right, this is right, but looks like the profile and follow. So let's okay, so that's not a good idea. Let's just do it properly. Okay, let's do it properly. Go to left again. Hang on, which side am I doing? So left. Go to go to left view, but we create a sweep, set world plane onto right. Okay, and not place line, place sketch path. Okay, so draw a line, start from this point to this point, and then AL, reference plane, reference plane, reference plane, and reference plane. So now finish, edit profile, go to 3D view. So, and then I'll just draw a circle, radius 10, radius 10. I'll just move it away from the garden bed, roughly 20. Finish, finish. Okay, so now this time let's have another try. 3 meter. See? So it will follow Okay, so and also let's try if I change the depths, and yeah, so still works, right? So it's always that certain offset, which is 200 from the edge. Okay, so yep, so this, of course, this is option 1, and you can also create another option. So it's, yeah, basically it can just do a vertical one instead of this. So I think I will also leave it to you, and then once you've done that, you can also give them material. You can also create a visibility parameter, so you can control either this one or a vertical one. Okay. Yeah, I think this is about it. So I will create a project, and I'll just quickly place it. Okay, so WA, create a wall, another WA. I'll just use a curtain wall for that window. So I'll just make it maybe 2400 high. Make it maybe 3 meter. Okay. So I'll just enable automatically embed. I'll just copy this one to the side, make another one. Okay, so now let's have a look in 3D view. Good. I'll make it maybe up to level 1. So, and then of course I'll just Control C, paste in, select level 1. So we have another level of, you know, this. Now go to the family, load this into the family, into the project, sorry. And then we can place it directly onto this wall, right? So let's have a look in 3D view. Not that side. Can I flip side space? Doesn't work. Because we didn't add. So go to floor plan. You can add. Go to insert. Not insert. Create. Sorry. There's a control, right? So you can control this to double vertical. I'll just place it maybe roughly here, and the double horizontal, just place it here. So now load this one into the project. Right now, this time you will be able to click on this to flip side and also horizontally. Okay, so and then so this is 3 meters. So let's just move it. Hang on, this is 3 meter. What's the size of this one? 3 meters. So make it slightly wider. So maybe 6. Okay, and then I'll just use align and use the send locked. Okay, so this is still not wide enough. I'll make it maybe 4:2. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Or even just offset a little bit, but yeah, I think that's good. Maybe it's a little bit too wide. Sorry. 3.9. And then just offset by 150. I think that's it. See, that's it. And then you can just copy and paste. Copy, I think it's 450. Oh, what's going on? CC 450. Can't place insert outside of host. Won't be copied. Host. What's a host of this one? Pick new host. I think. Not sure why. CS. That's right. Okay. 0. Oh, hang on. Looks like something's not quite right. Ground floor. Sorry, I'm a little bit confused why this is happening. So this is 0, right? So this is ground elevation from level 0. So it should be right. So when we create this one, we use that reference level for thickness. Maybe Revit consider the bottom of the family as, yeah, I'm not quite sure. That's fine, negative 150 if that's the case, right? Yeah, I'll just AL align. Or maybe that's why, because this is not, you know, there's nothing below that. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so this exercise is focusing on these families. So Control C, you can select, you can paste them up. Yeah, so that's it. Okay. So yeah, so this is one of the method. Just make a parametric family for this, and the other method is you can just create wall to create the garden bed, and just a railing and a floor and maybe structure framing, beam. Okay, so beam, you can load a round bar and then you can place them. So this is it. I will upload this family so you can have a play here, and also this, you can create a vertical one. And if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.